Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is 16 divided by x to the power of 2. This is equal to x to the power of 2 over 16. So what are the values of x, and given that x is not equal to 0? So let's prevent the solution from here. We have 16 divided by x to the power of 2. This is equal to x to the power of 2 over 16. The first step to do here, let's cross multiply from here, so that now we have 16 times 16. This is equal to x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 2. We can express 16 basically as 2. This is 2 to the power of 4, or we can express this as 4 to the power of 2. So with 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2, this is equal to x to the power of 2 times x to the power of 2. So you find that this is in the form of a to the power of n times a to the power of m, which we can express as a to the power of n plus m. Applying this exponent property from here, then we have 4 raised to the power of 2 plus 2. This is equal to x raised to the power of 2 plus 2. So this implies that here we have 4 to the power of 4. This is equal to x to the power of 2 plus 2, which is equal to 4. So we have x to the power of 4. This is equal to 4 to the power of 4. The next step, now we have x to the power of 4. This is equal to 4 to the power of 4. So let's take 4 to the power of 4 on the left-hand side, so that we have x to the power of 4 minus 4 to the power of 4. This is equal to 0. We can express x to the power of 4 as x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 minus 4 to the power of 4. This is 4 to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. This equation here, this is in the form of a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, which we can express as a plus b. This is the difference of two perfect squares, then a minus b. Applying this identity from here, we have that a is equal to x squared. We have that b is 4 to the power of 2. So a plus b from here, this is the same thing as x to the power of 2 plus 4 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 1. A minus b, this is equal to x to the power of 2 minus 4 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 2. Let's start with equation 1. Let's call this case 1. In case 1, we have x to the power of 2 plus 4 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. This equation is in the form of a squared plus b squared, which we can express as a plus bi, then a minus bi. Applying this identity, then here we have x plus 4i, then x minus 4i. This is equal to 0. We have two parts here. The first part is x plus 4i. This is equal to 0. And the second part here is x minus 4i. This is equal to 0. From the first part here, we have that x1 is equal to minus 4i, and x2 from here, this is equal to 4i. Let's proceed to case 2 from here. In case 2, we have x to the power of 2 minus 4 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. This is actually in the form of a squared minus b squared, which we can express as a plus b, a minus b. Applying this identity, then we have x plus 4, x minus 4. this is equal to 0. So we have two parts here. The first part is x plus 4. This is equal to 0. The second part is x minus 4. This is equal to 0. So this implies that x3 from here, this is equal to minus 4. And x4 on this part, this is equal to 4. So this implies that we have 4 solutions for this algebra problem. So let's check or verify that these 4 solutions satisfies the equation. Now we have 4 solutions to this algebra problem. That is x1 is equal to minus 4i, x2 is equal to 4i, then we have x3, this is equal to minus 4, x4, this is equal to 4. So this implies that these are the 4 set of solutions that we have. So let's verify that. Now let's verify that these 4 set of solutions satisfies the equation. If you recall, we end at 16 over x squared. This is equal to x squared over 16. So let's substitute the first value of x1, which is minus 4i. So we have x1 is equal to minus 4i. Substituting this into this equation, we have 16 over minus 4i squared. This is equal to minus 4i squared divided by 16. We have to note that I squared from here, this is the same thing as minus 1. So we have 16 over minus 4 squared, this is 16, times I squared. I squared is minus 1. This is equal to, we have minus 4 squared, this is 16, times I squared, which is minus 1, over 16. So if we simplify here, and also here, we have that minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So this implies that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And that verifies that, or that proves that x1, which is minus 4i, satisfies the equation. Let's proceed to x2, which is 4i. So we have 16 over 4i squared. This is equal to 4i squared over 16. Again here, we have 16 over 4 squared. This is equal to 16 times I squared. We have seen that I squared is equal to minus 1. So times minus 1, this is equal to 16 times minus 1 over 16. So 16 simplifies here, so that we have minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So the next step here is to check x3. x3 is equal to minus 4. So let's check this. So again we have 16 over minus 4 squared. This is equal to minus 4 squared over 16. So here we have 16 divided by minus 4 squared. This is 16. This is equal to minus 4 squared, which is 16 over 16. So if you simplify here, we have 1 is equal to 1. So this implies that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And that proves that x3 satisfies the equation. Let's check x4, which is equal to 4. So let's substitute this into the equation. Substituting x4, which is 4, back to the equation, then we have 16 over 4 squared. This is equal to 4 squared over 16. So we have 16 over 4 squared. This is equal to 16. And this is equal to 4 squared, which is again 16 over 16. So if you simplify here, this is 1, and this is equal to 1. And this implies that the left add side is equal to the right add side. And this implies that the four solutions here, that is x1, x2, x3, and x4, satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps. Like this video and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.